The United Kingdom was reeling Thursday after one of Prime Minister Theresa May's most high-profile cabinet ministers stepped down apparently due to an alleged knee-grabbing incident that took place some 15 years ago. Defense Minister Sir Michael Fallon read a statement Wednesday evening in which he said he had fallen below the high standards of the armed forces. Fallon's departure comes in the wake of more accusations of sexual harassment and assault against Hollywood's Harvey Weinstein in the UK, where police are now looking at allegations from 7 different women. British police say the alleged incidents took place beginning in the 1980s until 2015 both in London and outside of the UK through his spokeswoman. Weinstein has denied all accusations of non-consensual sex. A so-called dirty dossier, seen by Sky News, is making the rounds. The dossier is a spreadsheet containing unverified and uncensored accusations against 36 members of parliament, including 7 cabinet ministers, as well as 8 former ministers for inappropriate, lurid behavior. It's not unlike a similar list making the rounds in New York City of American media personalities dubbed the S-Media Men, which includes unverified allegations of sexual harassment. Near the top of the British list is Deputy Prime Minister Damien Green, who has been accused of inappropriate behaviour by a woman 30 years his junior. Tory party activist Kate Maltby wrote in the Times of London that Green fleetingly touched her knee in a pub 2 years ago and last year, sent her a suggestive text message. According to her article in the paper, he wrote her, "Long time no see. But having admired you in a corset in my favorite tabloid, I felt impelled to ask if you are free for a drink anytime." According to Sky News, Green denied all the accusations in a statement, calling them untrue and deeply hurtful. "It is absolutely and completely untrue that I've ever made any sexual advances on Miss Maltby," he said. "This untrue allegation has come as a complete shock and is deeply hurtful, especially from someone I consider a personal friend." The heavily redacted list seen by Sky News includes politicians from both sides, and the alleged behavior ranges from getting handsy in elevators and taxis, to lewd comments, to buying sex toys, to having sex with subordinates in party offices. The Prime Minister has since launched an inquiry to see whether those reported actions break the ministerial code. But for former Defence Minister Fallon, the storm started publicly brewing when he apologized to British journalist Julia Hartley-Brewer, the target of his alleged knee grab. He said he overstepped the mark with a commentator at a Conservative Party conference dinner in 2002. A number of allegations have surfaced about MPs in recent days, including some about my previous conduct, Fallon said Wednesday, reading from a statement in front of a Ministry of Defense sign. "Many of these have been false, but I accept that in the past, I have fallen below the high standards that we require of the armed forces that I have the honor to represent. I have reflected on my position and I am therefore resigning as Defense Secretary," Fallon added. But Hartley-Brewer said she was incredibly shocked by the resignation. "If this is over Newgate," she told Sky News, "him touching my knee 15 years ago and me not having any issue with it today, this is the most insane, absurd and ridiculous resignation of a cabinet minister ever." Hartley-Brewer tweeted a picture of her knees, writing, "Both of my knees are still intact. Get a grip, people. Although not on my knee, obviously." Later, she added on Twitter, "I doubt my knee was the reason." Earlier on Wednesday, Labour Party MP Lisa Nandy said she had previously informed Prime Minister Theresa May of other allegations when May was Home Secretary. "On 3 occasions, I asked her to act and on 3 occasions she did not," Nandy said Wednesday in the House of Commons. For her part, May said Wednesday that she promised to look back at previous cases. And the British news and entertainment industries are following suit. At the BBC, an investigation has reportedly been launched into a radio presenter accused of sexual harassment. In an emailed statement, the BBC told, "We can't comment on individuals, but treat any allegations seriously and have processes in place for investigating them." In the US, Netflix suspended its star project, House of Cards, following accusations that actor Kevin Spacey sexually assaulted a child actor, then 14-year-old Anthony Rapp. In the UK, Actors and former staff members are now accusing the Old Vic Theatre of actively ignoring Spacey's behavior during his 11-year stint as the theatre's artistic director. The Guardian reported that many involved with the theatre contacted the paper to say it was known that Spacey groped young men at the time. Spacey is now taking some time to seek evaluation and treatment, according to his spokesperson. The theatre responded in an emailed statement. During Kevin Spacey's tenure as artistic director, no complaints were made against him. No complaints have been made since he left. The 200-year-old theater said it has since set up a confidential complaints process, adding in the statement, "We aim to foster a safe and supportive environment without prejudice, harassment or bullying of any sort, at any level."